My name is Babatunde Salaam, and I am from Baltimore City, the mean streets of Baltimore City. Uh, actually, they're not that mean. I haven't gotten that many problems here, actually. But that's what the people think, so I'm gonna go along with that. So I'm from the community Reservoir Hill, and in that community, I work for a media organization called Newlands Productions, and I've also through just loving to act and stuff, I hooked up with Habesha Incorporated, and that's a national organization that sends Black youth to Africa. It's pretty dope. So I think to first talk about Newlands, it's a media organization run mostly by young people who we decide issues that we find important. And in Baltimore, there's many issues at stake, and so some of the issues we talked about were like education and trying to see how young people in school systems can transform their own school or culture. Working with the police department, et cetera, et cetera. And the other organization with Habesha, which I already explained, is like the concept is just it's so simple, and that's why I think it's so great. Is because honestly, a lot of Black people aren't familiar with Africa. Besides, 59 cents a day can feed this kid, or they're not, or even other Black kids who, like me, were like, we're all kings and queens from Kemet and Pharaoh, and like you need something tangible. And to go to Ghana for 3 weeks was really powerful. And yeah, so some of the challenges faced in Baltimore. I was discussing just with brother Nick Tafari, is that a lot of times we don't have a base in Baltimore where like people organize and feel comfortable coming to a space. I think a lot of times, like in other cities, I mean, Baltimore has had recently a lot of recreation centers closed down for young people. A lot of young people don't have access to people who start businesses. We don't have access to people who are, entrepreneurs who, basically facilitate change in a real way. And I think that's a serious challenge because you can't foster change unless you've seen it modeled occasionally. I mean, you can, but it's far more difficult. Another challenge I see in Baltimore is just a lack of family units and stuff like that. So the challenge is obviously something that sparks my hope and stuff. One of my hopes is that I really hope to foster that community, especially around young people. I think, and especially today, young people impact each other in numerous ways just through YouTube, through Facebook, and when you have a culture of young people who aren't apathetic, who do care about changing their environment, it can be powerful. And then my last point, the real hope is that we can have a community, well, not just, at least as Newlands and Habesha as well, we control our film. And creating positive, entertaining, and funny productions can really show like it's possible to learn some skills and to impact your peers at the same time. And that can also be kind of dope.